It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme. Watch the time click to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal. Then look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Try to hold on. You didn't really know how we spent it all just to watch you fall. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant for me would eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I could go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Doodle-doo-doo. And that's just fine, because it doesn't have to matter in the end. We can live right now for this moment, and it doesn't matter. Nihilism can be a double-edged sword. It's the reason, like, once you learn how to deal with nihilism and overcome the feeling of nothingness and meaninglessness, you're free to do whatever you want. And recognizing doing what you want is important. And being a victim to your own personal patterns and behaviors is not something I wish to be most of the time, you know? And actually becoming what I want to be is a different story. So when I tell myself, I want to do something that involves physical activity, it can be challenging to really get there. So what I'm doing is I like to use YouTube to reflect myself, to kind of show myself like, hey, and hold myself accountable with other people, be like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like trying to get to this goal I have, and my goal is to overcome myself and to do better and to exercise and to share with you the triumph of the whole journey. So the only way I can do that, thank you for love, I see loves, is for me to be just throwing on the stream and getting to work. So I'm working harder on myself than I do at my job. That's how I make change greater for myself, because a job gives you opportunity to make changes in your life. But working on yourself gives you the blessing of making change before the opportunity. You create the opportunity. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making change. I'm being the change I want to see, and I'm getting up instead of just playing games. Hey, Brett, thank you very much. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you. Thank you, D. Yep, basically I'm just trying to be different than other streamers in the sense where my content is focus oriented. Not just trying to get views through nonsensible nonsense. And then that's only probably right? Because you don't need a gym membership to have a better life. You know, you don't need to start a fancy diet. You just need some motivation to do something different than you're doing right now. And most of us are using our phones to fill all that time, where right now is what we're doing right now. You know, you are what you're doing right now in this moment. Kind of the way that show me the 5 people that you associate with. I show you who you are. Tell you know, what are you talking about most of the time? That's a reflection of who you are. So right now what we're doing, you know, it's like I'm trying to be the change, and I am on the same path as a lot of other people, though, because I can be on my phone way too much. So this is the way that I'm overcoming that. I'm using my phone still. I'm incorporating it with the activity I want to do, which is playing this really cool boxing game. I strap on these weighted gloves here, and I play the Switch boxing game. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you want to see the effect of it, basically once I stop playing, I just really I get focus oriented. I get a lot of sweat built up on the shirt, and I'm just trying to demonstrate that you don't, like I said, you don't need a gym membership. You don't need to do 500 push-ups every day, like some people do in other videos. And hey, shout out to everyone in the comments. Thank you very much. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please consider it. I'm just, small content. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I was hoping to get there before the new year. It's not looking promising, but we're still not there. So if you want to join Thomas the Tank Team and tag along for the ride, see where we're going with this. My adventures, just trying to share encouragement for other people to do a little more for themselves with themselves, because it can be challenging trying to do your 9 to 5 and trying to find time to do more for yourself. 30 minutes of activity, 45 minutes of physical activity 2 to 3 times a week is all you need to make a huge change in your life. I used to be 300 pounds. So the way that we get there is 1 degree change. I'm down to 210 right now. Thank you. Glad somebody appreciates the facts. But that's why I can share confidently about this, because I used to, and I have lived a path of success that's worked for me. And I've also experienced along the path of success ups and downs. So now I'm at the point where I'm managing a successful outcome. It's not just about losing weight for in a couple of months, like 20 pounds, and then you put it right back on. Plus, cat in the background. For me, it's about developing a healthy mindset to challenge things more regularly, and to just recognize, first you got to recognize your goals. My goal is 215 pounds. That's my goal. And until you have a goal that you want to encompass for who you are, to identify, like, yeah, that's who I want to be, it's very difficult to, well, classic cliche, it's really hard to hit a target you can't see. So let's talk about challenges. Some, excuses sound best to the people who are making them. So I could make 100 excuses to why I should continue to sit down in my easy chair and just get high and drink and watch YouTube. I could make a lot of reasons why, but the reasons to why I want to get up have to outweigh those other reasons. And for me it does, because for me it's an easy choice. It's really an easy choice to say, hey, do I want to play a game that's going to get the impact of a full physical exercise? Yes, I do. Make all of us mods, or out. Beto, beat it, Beto. Hope you have fun with your libido. But yeah, no. So again, I'm not here about all the crazy, like, I'm not trying to win people over per se with my content. It's more or less just I want to be an inspiration. I know this content isn't for everyone. I know a lot of people are just going to keep on scrolling the moment that they see I'm not doing something goofy and trying to be entertaining. My sincere message is that you have to be the change that you want to see. And if you're not happy with the way that you are in life right now, be it physically or financially or relationships, your environment, if nothing around you changes, you got to change the things around you. And also, if you change the way you think, it'll change your life. That's the number one message right there. Hey, Roughneck. I put people in positions of mods after I see a development of people coming in. I've got a couple of good mods who take care of things. And, if you want to become a mod, support my channel, start with liking and subscribing, and then keep coming in and supporting, what I'm doing. And then I'll support you for supporting me. Till that point,
I can just do what I gotta do to show my content without mods in the channel, and that's just fine. I appreciate y'all stopping in and listening though. Okay.
With that being said, usually I take a pre-workout, but I've already taken it because I had other plans earlier, and I decided to get the energy out. I'm going to throw on my game. So again, this isn't great content in the idea that it's very entertaining. All I'm doing is demonstrating simple body movements that really promote well-being for me. I'm not making excuses, and I'm not saying, it's my Friday, I should just go out and party. Like, this to me is fun, and I guess that's the idea of it too. Exercise doesn't have to be rigorous, and it doesn't have to be pain, and it doesn't have to be something where you go, oh, I gotta exercise now. Like, for me, exercise is as easy as saying, do I want to go a couple rounds in a video game right now? And I think a lot of people like really easily can say, yeah, I'll play a game. So that's what I want to show. Like, I have this game and it enables you to make movement decisions, because it presents the movement to do. You learn what punches to do, and then it's a rhythm game. If you've played a rhythm game in the past, like Dance Dance Revolution or Beatmania, it's like that. Only instead of dancing, we're throwing punches. And I use these weighted gloves to enhance the exercise. And like I said, I did in my last stream, I have other games too, like this one. It's called the Ring Fit. This is a resistance band, so that's kind of a fun game. All right. So I unfortunately was playing that game, and I now have to switch out the cartridge. And I've also got to switch the HDMI cable because I was playing a PlayStation emulator at 1.2, so I just got to switch that back. But, in the meantime, where are we at? That's how we doing. Does anyone feel like they're not able to achieve their goals because of something? Like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt to start. Like, you share with me what it is you're going through, and I'll try to promote an answer as far as what I would do. But just always remember, excuses always sound best to the people who are making them. So, if you're going to let me know what's going on with you, just realize there's only so much I can do. And I'm overcoming my own excuses every day as well. I'm on a very similar path. I just choose to live differently than I think like a lot of people, like 90% of the people that I work with can't share my mindset when I'm at my job. And this is part of the reason why. Because I choose to make time for myself to be physically active and to overcome myself physically as well. So, when I can. But, like, I don't do what other people say they have to do because I enjoy what I'm doing. And I have, like I said before about my weight, I've got that experience of having lost over 100 pounds. And I've also got managing with core strength. So I wouldn't say I'm bulging with muscles, but I do have some cuts that wouldn't be there if it wasn't for some extra effort. And I'm satisfied with that. That's what I mean about goal setting. I don't need to be the hottest kid in the yard. Like, I just need to have enough for me to feel positive about myself, to feel confident that I can do what is required of me, and I can rise up to a challenge, whatever that challenge might be.
whether it's in the form of, defending myself, or whether it's in the form of working hard on a task. I want to feel confident that I can do what is expected of me, of myself. And, there's just a guy, you put in the effort, and 1 degree change with the compound effect over time. So I put in this effort now, and later on, it'll come back to me. But it's hard to do it in the moment when you feel good enough. So that's where complacency, just complacency kills you. So that's why I'm moving right now. I'm trying not to stay complacent. My one thing though, I gotta admit, I'm not really set up for this with the camera very well. I wish I had a better spot for my camera. I'm not really a streamer, I guess, because I don't really do very good with the camera. Like, I always think I could promote good content, but then when it comes straight down to it, it's difficult. But again, I recognize that this isn't the end all content that people want to see. I'm just, like I said, trying to do this partly for me, and then the responsibility that other people could also benefit from seeing me doing more. That's part of the reason why I'm promoting this. So to keep both me in the game, and hopefully to show other people that maybe haven't considered, there's a different way to go. We don't have to sit down all the time. We don't have to be on our phones all the time just looking at other people's successes. Like, if we want some success in our life, 100% change can start right now in this moment. If you didn't exercise at all yesterday and you haven't done anything yet today, you are in a great position to create 100% change in your life. You know what I mean? Because it just starts right now. If you do 5 push-ups and you did no push-ups yesterday, that is 100% better, and then you can build from there. You can just keep getting better and better. The first time I recognized I was really out of shape when I was like 300 pounds, I just couldn't even get 5 push-ups out. I think maybe I got 5, right? But I remember when my goal was 10 push-ups, and then my goal became 15 push-ups, and then obviously up and up. But like at my best, I don't know what I'm up on right now, but at my best I can do like 30 push-ups, and that's acceptable to me in a lot of ways, because I couldn't before, and I have progress today, and I feel confident about that. And yeah, that's how I demonstrate to myself. I have certain mantras, and I tell myself, every day and every way I'm getting better and better. And that's just one of the ways that, you can prove that to yourself. You can say that and mean it and prove it, because you do get better when you do an exercise like this game. When you do go out of the way to do an exercise like this video game, you do get better. I just gotta figure out why this isn't working right now. Come on, baby, why aren't you turning on? Oh, there it is. Oh, I gotta switch the game yet. Okay, bear with me. Gotta switch out the game cartridge. I think games should be on cartridges. I don't know why we don't do that more. Video games on the cartridges. Solid state circuitry just seems the way to go. Alright, this was the other game I was playing. Yeah, you really got to see that, didn't you? Oh, what's in here? Spyro's in here. Alright. There it is. Here's the game. And this is an opportunity. Like, this game isn't just a game. It's an opportunity to do better for yourself. And that's something a lot of games don't offer you. Hey, how's it going, Roughnecked? Sorry, yeah, you've been here a while. Anyway. Now, I do look at the comments when I can, and I do appreciate the people that keep coming in and coming around. Like, I've made my mods decisively based off of people, how they, come in and respond to my content. But I've also made mistakes with the mods because I don't know. I need some level of people to just comment what they want to. I can't have mods who silence people for no reason other than they're offended. You know what I mean? They think they're doing right, but in reality, they're just kind of messing up my algorithm. Because the more comments I get, the better for the algorithm. The more viewers I get, the more likes I get, the better for the algorithm for me to be able to spread my message. So in a way, I don't care about the viewers to the point that it's not from my ego, it's not from my pride. But as far as getting viewership across, it does promote my message to a wider platform, which means opportunity for more people to understand. But if it doesn't spread, it doesn't spread because I'm not sending the message correctly. So, I don't know. But, inhale and breathe. Once I get moving, that cough comes out, so I gotta work past that. And that's the challenge for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't make an excuse and say, ooh, I cough too much to exercise. I exercise in spite of having a cough. Sometimes, when I exercise and, I get coughing, people are like, oh, you okay? It makes it more challenging for me when people are like, oh, you okay? When I'm coughing in an exercise routine. It's like, yes, I'm okay. Obviously, I'm exercising. I'm able to work. I'm overcoming myself. But, like, I don't need to be checked up on. It's not even polite. It's like, just leave me alone so I can do this exercise. Please. Why is my Nintendo not switching? Come on. It was on a second ago. Oh, now I gotta figure this out, damn it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe it was the cord, I don't know. But it's on right now, so that's what matters. Alright. Alright. Got my water. Got my little nunchucks here. Remember the freaking Wii? The nunchucks? Come on, this is a low battery. Low battery? Damn, Daniel. My controls are both reading low battery, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it right now. All right, so I gotta do what I can for right now with what I got. All right. All right. So this is how I'm deciding right now to make change for myself. It's not a lot of change, but at the same time, it's a complete 180 from what I was going to do comparatively, right? Because it's Friday and it's time to party and do this and that, but like this to me is more important right now in this moment. Can't say that about every moment, right? Because we take moments to do the things that we want to do to party, and that's okay. There's a time for everything.
Good evening. Oh, I was wondering where you went. Everything okay? Well, you're back now, so let's kick this off.
So this is how I do it. This is Janice. And then I just go to my daily workout.
Good to see you back. Let's take it slow until you shake the rust off.
Going to do a heavy exercise, 40 minutes. That means at least one of them is a no mercy mode. And no mercy just makes it that much longer. So we got 4 or 5 workouts here. Each one's usually about 10 minutes long. The first one's like 5. The last one's like, a few. So like, it says about 45 minutes worth of time here. And it's all pre-made. It's all pre-selected songs and speeds. Like there's a regular speed, there's a fast speed, there's modes. So I like how it just automatically selects all that. It creates a daily workout, and it does actually have a tendency of making the workouts correlate with one another. They usually do actually link together. So like if you're doing hips or core workouts comparatively, or if you're doing your arms, it's like it'll make more routines for that. Okay. All right. Well, this is how we start. We just the longest stride, the longest step to any journey is starting, right? So this is how I decide to start right now. Getting going.
Weaving combo number 2 uses the left hook, which then leads into left-right weaving. It's important to stay light on your knees when you weave. Drop your hips, then quickly get back up to prepare for the next attack.
According to this, I can record videos. I just don't know how. Might try that. I might try to record a video.
How's this? Get into your basic stance. Step back and angle your body to the right.
Alright, so this is just a game, but my message is the same. Just challenge yourself, what you're doing, and explore this if you want the kind of results that I have, which is, a little muscle definition, not much. But more important than the muscle definition is the energy to be able to want to move, to do more, to get up and go, to beat being lethargic, to stop being depressed for a moment. These are the benefits of doing what I'm doing right now for me. Because while I'm moving and I'm focusing and I'm trying to pay attention to doing these different movements, I don't have time to think about problems. I don't have time to stress. I'm in the zone and I'm moving. And that's not always very easily achieved, to get in the zone and move. So that's what this game offers. And I recommend video games for people that are struggling with these kind of challenges. If you want to do a little better physically and energetically, you will feel better. And it's fun. It's an activity. It's a good activity, but it's also engaging. And they've actually had some recent studies in China where they do work and there's a video game character linked into the work actions so that you can actually level up your character with the number of work activities you do. Gotta see that. It's in my eye, man. But that's the concept. If there's a video game to inspire you to create, to get through what would ordinarily be a job that you gripe, why wouldn't you want to play that video game? That's the question I'm asking myself a lot of times when I'm not playing the game. It's like, if you'll spend 6 hours plus playing a first-person shooter or role-playing game, why won't you invest this kind of time into a game that you do work and actually get moving into? Why do those games hardly ever take off like Call of Duty? I don't understand it, but I do get it because it's the path of least resistance. And that's what we're fighting against right now too, right? I am not taking the path of least resistance. I am creating resistance and overcoming it. And yeah, see, my breathing's already getting labored. Already starting to breathe heavy. That's great. Get up all that phlegm. I had a little cold like a week ago. I'm still breaking it up. And my focus, where your attention goes, your energy flows. So I do try to put my attention and energy more into the game than the YouTube, right? You see a lot of people that stream the exercise videos that they put too much energy into watching the YouTube comments and how they look on camera, which I get. That's a duty for when I'm streaming. At the same time, you're losing the message of the activity. See these little ducks? Squats? Little duck squats. Duck squat. You can always tell when it's becoming more challenging for me. I get quiet. And these simple movements create a very profound challenge. And this is how I get a little definition of muscle. And I didn't do this yesterday. So my activity is 100% better today than it was yesterday. And that's how I want to compare. Comparing myself today to who I was yesterday is how I advance. And some people, they're monsters, man. They're able to literally every day without stop for indefinite times. You know, I'm weak in comparison to other people, and there's no reason to think that I'm strong in comparison. You know, so it's like, or both. They can't have one or the other without both. So that's the idea. If I'm going to compare to others, it's a double-edged sword. But if I want to cut straight through down the middle, I got to make a comparison to myself of who I was yesterday. That's positive personal development change. That's how you make change. A big part of my message isn't just the motion, isn't just the activity. It's a big part, but the bigger part of the message is to change the way you think. Changing the way I think about how I look at this exercise is more important than doing the exercise. Because if I never learn to appreciate the reason or find a reason why I need to exercise, and I just try to exercise, then, well, you lose motivation. You have to have a goal. You have to have motivation set by goals. Man, this is somewhat a challenge. I need to get something to wrap on this. No, I don't need that right now. This is the triple combo. Hey man, at least I'm not doing some sort of fake prayer stuff. Hibbity, 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 right? Like, this is a lot better than some fake God talk. Here we go. Twist, look. Twist, up. Twist up. That twisting movement is very important. Twist up. It helps time it. It helps the body. As I miss my shot. As I miss my time.
Be sure to twist your body. Ready? Twist.
get through it. It's okay if I cough and I get all the phlegm up, that's good. This is getting my circulation going, it's getting my blood going, it's getting my metabolism going. And a lot of people have medical conditions today that, including like type 2 diabetes, right? All you need is a little bit more movement in your life. We're fighting. We're fighting being complacent. We're fighting nihilism. We're fighting gravity. My fight is with everything around me. And I need to be hard to get it, right? So this is me getting hard right here. And I'm just having a good time doing it. I don't care what people think as far as I'm not doing anything, like avoidance, or this isn't really good to me. No, it is. It is for me. I have results. I have experience. And I know in this case what I'm talking about for me. And don't try to knock it. If you want to lose 100 pounds, it starts with silly little things like this. Numa Man is one of the best examples of that 1 degree change. The Numa guy doing that dance is how he lost like 200 pounds. You can do this. You can do a little video game to get moving. If you haven't done anything to move and gain potential energy, that's what this does. It builds up my potential energy. Very kinetic energy. Very, very tight. Body mechanics. Let's go. And my battery is depleted. He said, let's go. And the battery dies. So you know what that means? Gotta go switch out the controllers. And I'm going to do that right now. Gonna do that right now. Controller 1. Controller 2. Controller. Let go, controller. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go switch these controls for some not dead ones. Don't you worry, child. Controls are here for you. All right. We are back with the juice. Here we go. Good thing I plugged those in whilst I was playing a little bit, otherwise I'd be out of luck. Here we go. Get the controls back in order. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay. Here we go. A little technical difficulty. I have to put on my nose. Hey, is my Bluetooth on here? Hold on a second. There's, okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay, keep it going.
said ready stance. I got my hands up. Check my posture. And this is what we could use more of, you know? Just stuff like this to call us out. Accountability. How are you standing? How are you sitting? How are you holding yourself? And without proper attention and effort, we're left just slouching. You know what I just heard recently? Americans are leaners. Like in all the other countries, whenever they see somebody leaning against something, they automatically know that person's American. Because in other countries, they don't lean against things like we do. We don't even have the stamina to stand proudly. American pride, what about self-pride? You know, the pride of being an American. Most Americans are overweight. I'm not proud to be overweight. I'm proud that I used to be overweight. I'm not proud for ignorance, you know, like everything that American value stands for is kind of toxic. It's, at least it sure can be. And that's because it all connects to pride. You know, like American pride. We don't need pride, except for pride in our work. That's the only pride that I want to take accountability for, is the pride of a job well done. Everything else can be taken away from you. But the pride that you feel from working well, even if you do something and somebody comes and destroys the work you did, you still have that pride of having done it. And that can never be taken away. And that's the feeling of blissfulness. That's really awesome. And that's what I'm getting from this game right now. And that's what I'm getting from my actions right here. Because I choose to overcome myself, to do what I think is work on myself. That gives me some kind of results, and those results is not taken away. I might lose them through time, but the feeling, I know how this feels, and it's not something you hang on to forever, but you can remember it. And then with meditation and practice, you can take this feeling and re-encounter it when you're feeling low. That's what a lot of meditative practices can offer you. The ability to remember good times in desperate times. Reminding yourself about all the good times you've had. It's odd. It's easy when things are going good. It's difficult and very challenging when things are tough. Like they say, when times get tough, let's get going. Let's get going, people. Come on. Let's all get going together. Find a way. Find your road and stop moving on. I have to get through my course. I have to stay my course, and I can't see around the corner. I don't know what's up ahead, but I do know that I'm prepared to walk when I make time to create energy and effort for myself in this way. When I make my priority about being a better version of me, I have confidence to overtake the road of life one step at a time. That's the power that I want to share with you. And it's already in you. You just gotta awaken it. And some people are doing it just on here a lot differently than I am. And if that's what you'd rather support, I completely understand. I would just say you have hopefully enough so that you could support them and me. It doesn't cost anything to hit the like button. It doesn't take nothing to subscribe.
Let's get going.
Imagine if on this platform they limited how many subscribers you could have based off of views and stuff, or you had to pay. Imagine if there was a paywall for having subscribers. Like if you wanted to have more subscribers, you'd have to pay something.
And this is like a great snowball effect right here. Like every time I start one of these little 10-minute exercises, it's always the same. It's generally the same. It's just this one basic movement, which is a straight or a jab or just that one movement that they get you into. Now she's saying do some twists, hit and twist, and that's another movement, right? That's another action that my body is doing. And in a sense, it is an exercise. But I don't recognize it as an exercise because I'm having fun just playing the game. I just want to get a high score. Right? I want that high score. And but also perfect practice makes perfect. So that's what I focus on my posture as much as possible, keeping my elbows in, so that way if I ever do use these movements, it's not just sporadic crap. And I have this body memory. And even if you want to argue this is no way going to coordinate me for any sort of real physical boxing, I would beg to differ. But then again, I also have some experience. Because this is the practice here, just getting your body used to these movements and doing them correctly is half the battle of boxing. It's only like 6 or 7 different types of punches. Boxing. Straights, hooks, uppercuts. And then body jabs. And then making sure I twist my core while I do it.
Don't tell me engage your core as you punch. Watch me and follow my
I'm not even getting any viewers. If you're watching, please show some love because I see 0 viewers here.
right hand in front. Do it in rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2. Front, back, front, back. All right. Let's do streets. Ready? Looking good. Ready? Punch straight with your left. Ready? Right hand on your chin. Ready? Swing, punch, and twist to the left. Ready? Swing, twist left. Ready? Swing,
Twisting left.
to the left.
And this is great for like the spine. Just getting that spine warmed up. I love doing this game before I have to go to my job. Because this is really just
Put your body into it.
working harder on yourself than you do at your job. It feels good after.
Ready? Be sure to twist your body. Ready? Ready? Keep your elbow at 90 degrees. Breathe steady. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's right. Ready? Ready? Remember, keep your arms tight. Ready? Adding left hooks. Okay, twist, swing your fist wide from the outside. Ready? Swing, twist, Drive each one home. Ready? Keep in rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, twist, keep your elbow at 90 degrees. To the rhythm. People, let's go. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? On to your last punch. 4 more.
Yes.
Rotate your hips and feet. Keep the rhythm going with your whole body. Watch your technique and timing. Switch. Left foot forward, right foot back. Left hand in front. Do it in rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2. Front, back, front, back. All right. Let's do jab.
Hold on. I gotta open the window. Yeah. Okay, just gotta keep moving here. Let me get that inhaler. Okay. 1 degree change is all it takes over time to create the change you need in your life.
Ready?
Compound Effect.
Looking good.
Great book. Highly recommend. Check it out. It's called Compound Effect.
Ready? Jab.
And it's those little things, they call it personal self-help, just things that everybody knows but no one wants to do. Well, in this world that we live in, the things that we're supposed to do aren't being taught in fucking school. Okay? That's a fact. You're supposed to know anything you're taught. So, self-help is the only help that's coming for you. Twist. Twist. This is all about the core right here. Oh, heck yeah.
That's it. Link those punches together. Keep going. Ready? That's right. We're about to go even harder. Stance. You can do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power it. Punch. Stay steady. Ready? One more.
Whew. That is so good for the abs.
Can't rest yet.
I can't even,
This is how you become a boxer.
but I cannot.
Combo. Don't lose focus. Turn switch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Right hand in front. Do it in
Here we
rhythm.
go.
1,
Just
2,
keep swinging.
1, 2. Front, back. All right.
Just keep swinging, swinging, swinging. Okay. Here we go. Just keep swinging. This is challenging. And that's why I like.
Two jabs. Ready? Jab.
Can I do it? Oh yes, I can.
Ready? Jab. Snap back. Ready? Jab. Punch straight and snap back. Ready? Jab.
But once I'm done, I'll be a lot better for it.
Ready? 1, 2. That's right. Ready?
And I'll have victory over myself. And that's the greatest victory I can have today.
Coming back. Ready?
A lot of people are way too busy worried about what's going on in other people's lanes. Especially at their jobs. You get so many people that just have a bad time at their job. Try to blame the person next to them. Just do your job. Oh, the last shift didn't leave me in a good position. Now I'm upset. Shut up and do your job. Just do what you gotta do in the time that you got to do it in. And guess what, man? After the time's done, the time's done. Get paid by the hour, not by the task. You know, we're living in a world, you gotta keep 111 on speed dial. You can call the ambulance for folks every 5 minutes. I am not a victim. I am a victor. I'm king of the moment. It's a fleeting victory at best, but constant daily vigilance keeps the crown on my head. King of the hill, baby. Come up top. You know it's lonely at the top. I'm going to show you why. Because everybody wants to be a beast, and nobody wants to do what beasts do. You know what beasts do? They stand when they stand. That's what's so scary. Beast stands and stares at you. It's scary, right? Because you don't know if he's going to charge or not. But that beast is standing with all the instinct and power and confidence that's bestowed upon an animal. And we are all part animals. We're all animals. We're educated animals, but nonetheless, we have our instincts and impulses. And society's taken away a lot of what makes us vicious. I will not be coddled. I will not be coaxed into a pen. I will be the outside Sigma. I don't want to irritate. I want you to wake up. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. I don't deserve your attention. But hey, if you're not going to use it, I'll pick it up, dust it off, and give it back to you. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. To have enthusiasm, you must act enthusiastic. These are the laws of the land. These are the laws of nature as I understand them.
Let's really pick it up. Ready?
And that's human nature. That's my self-nature. feel it.
Not bad at all. Good session. You've got this exercise cold.
Thank you for joining me.
Here's how you did.
As you can see, I'm going. Got my sweat going. Breathing's going.
Okay, I
New
have
record.
it. That was good.
I got a new record. I'm going to show that off. This is pride. I got a new record. That is dopamine. That's dopamine right there in my brain. I'm like, yeah, I did that. I overcame. I progressed. I hit a new ceiling. And that's how I'm doing. Hey, baby. Can you not? Dude.
Let's have some fun. Get into your basic stance. Step back and angle your body to the
Okay.
right.
No, baby.
Right hand on your chin, left hand in front of your face.
Come on.
Move forward and backwards in a rhythm. 1, 2.
I'm now going to channel the voice of God. Hibbity, 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 hobbity, 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 bibbity, bibbity, bibbity. And they still get hundreds, if not 1,000 views every time they're streaming. So, I mean, this just isn't the content people are trying to pick up on. What can I say, guy?
1, 2.
I'm doing it for me first. This is for me first, and if people appreciate what they're seeing, it's because they appreciate the effort and the work and the struggle and the determination and the challenge to be something more and change and to show how to, encourage others. That's what you can appreciate about this channel right here. I'm just trying to be the change that I want to see.
Snap your hips to the punch.
This is what I feel is better change than people who are on here doing fake prayer sessions and panhandling. That really kind of grinds my gears, the amount of panhandling we got people on here literally just begging, please hit my cash up, please hit this. It's like, I've got a job to do, man. Applications are plentiful. And then, like, some of these people are so brazen, they literally just say straight out, no, I am not going to work. I want to do YouTube like this. Well, people, it's like, I don't have sympathy for you. I only want to support people who are trying to support themselves, get out of situations. Like people who have goals and are oriented to overcoming themselves and their current situations. People who are trying to reorient themselves from bad choices. I'm not trying to enable people to live off of my dime while I go to work and fund them. That's why, if you know that guy Charlie Moist or whatever his name is, he's like, don't send me money anymore. That is a big ball of move, man. And honestly, people that do send him money, he's going to have more. Because he's made it so that only people that send him a lot of money can send him any at all. And that's going to create that to happen. So I'm not here for the money. If money becomes a byproduct of what I do, it's because I worked. I'm not looking to hand out donations. I'm handing out, hopefully, inspiration. That's what I'm hoping to hand out with my activity. So you can see somebody who's fighting being lethargic and doesn't want to be another slug in a chair. I could take a nap, right? You know how many naps I take? Like this compared to another nap in my life has some merit. And it's the least I can do for myself in this moment.
That's right. Straight with your left. Time to pick it up. Straight. Extend your shoulder. Ready? Straight. Awesome.
And then after this, if I choose to go out and have a good time, I feel better about having that good time. Because I know what I did is more beneficial than just going out and have a good time. And this feels better than just going out and have a good time. And the good time I do have is going to feel better. And the same thing when I do this before I have to go to my job. When I work harder on myself than I do at my job, the work that I do at my job is more rewarding. That's the word I'm looking for. Because I know I overcame before I went there. And that makes me stronger than whatever I can do at work. There's a book called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. It's very similar to that. It's the concept of doing something that you don't want to do at the start of your day. So that way the rest of your day, everything that you have to do doesn't seem as griping and grueling. No matter what, this is all good for my shoulders, my upper back, my chest, my biceps. So this is a total upper body routine. And it's just a game. I can't stress that enough. The Wii Sports, the Wii Fit, those were beautiful games that people had a lot of benefit from. Should still be able to continue to have benefit from, but I don't know if that's enough, and I guess we just don't work anymore or something like that. Wow, huh? You have a hardware equipment that doesn't work anymore. That's lunacy to me. So one day you're telling me Xbox Ones are all going to be turned off? I feel like that's the thing. I feel like one day Xbox Ones are just not going to work. See, there's a lot of people on the internet making content that's hateful. This is the opposite of that, right? I don't want to make hateful content. This to me is love. This to me is showing people how to overcome themselves if they choose to. Like, because this is an option for me. Like, I mean, having bought this game gave me an option so that in desperate times when I'm on my phone and I'm like, I know I need to do better, but I don't have the stamina to pick up the weights. I don't have the stamina or the motivation to want to do push-ups right now, you know what I mean? Can I find motivation to do something? And if so, what? What can I convince myself I can do right now? So no, I'm not as strong as other people that can do better. I'm not going to compare myself to them. I'm comparing myself to yesterday. This is better than yesterday. And it makes me better tomorrow. This has value. I am creating value. You can create value. You can't find the time, but you can become a creator and make the time. Try it. Make the time. 9 hours in a day? Absolutely. Forget about the day. There is no days. There are no more days. Only strong moments. We are not going to live in the weekdays. We will build strong moments. That's what I tell myself. No more living in the weekdays. Strong moments. This is a strong moment. And how do you build your strong moments? What does a strong moment for you look like? That's what I want to encourage you to think about. What does a strong moment for you look like? Is it withstanding from something? Is it going forward and doing something? Is it giving something to someone? Is it asking for help? What does a strong moment in your world represent? For me, this is the strongest moment I have right now in my arsenal. I am building myself better, and hopefully I'm sharing a strong message to somebody who needs or would like something better for themselves but can't figure on the method of how. You know, there's a whole bunch of wants and whys, but hows, you gotta dig a little deeper. On the surface is all the junk, you know, how do I do this, how do I do that, and just underneath that is the action it takes to get there. And finding that action, see right now my battery just depleted. I could use this as an excuse and say, I'm done, I'm not dealing with this, or I can say, I will carry on, I will be better than I am, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go replace it with the one I have on the charger. That's how I'm choosing to be right now. And I can't do it all the time, so I gotta do it while the skill is hot. Strike while the skill is hot. Look at that, huh? Biceps are kind of up there a little bit. Nice. Looking like I got myself. I cried to no one there. And I am lost and I can't even say why. Okay, here we go. Back to it. No excuses. Once you know what it is you want for yourself, there are no excuses to not achieve what it is. Excuses sound best to the people who are making them. Elbows up. It's part of the exercise. It's part of the strength training. Just keeping my hands up. Keeping these little 2-pound weights up in each hand is exercise. And discipline. That's it. All right. Now I got the cool down, and that's how I developed myself a little bit today. A little muscle protrusion.
Good job.
That's
You
what it
have
takes.
one exercise
My
goal.
quads,
That's how it's done.
my abs feel better.
Let's find out
This
your
is
score.
this is exercise, and it's a game. And there's no reason
Those look
we shouldn't
real
blur the
nice.
two. Really, we do not need a rigid division between exercise and having a good time. If you like what you do,
Last one for today's session
you never
is
work a
no
day in your
effort.
life. So having a video game
Defensive Combo
to
number
promote
1
well-being,
focuses on ducking and jabs.
achieve a desired goal and effect,
Too much, as
as
punches
well as
transition
feel
to
good about it.
ducks to punches.
The wins are non-stop right now. Look at the win. Look at all that solid winning, all those little bumps. That's winning for me, personally. Because the alternative is flab, no cuts, no design. This is a character form of my design. And I'm building myself to an idea in my head that's hard to see. But I know what it doesn't look like. I've had to sculpt a lot of clay off of this frame. I've had to work a lot of stone off of this marble to get to some of these designs here. And that is pride I can have and feel good about. I don't take pride in a car. I don't take pride where I live. I don't take pride in who I know. I take pride in the work that I commit to for the gain and the betterment of my goals, toward my goals and desire. Also measuring what it is I'm actually desiring. It's real easy to have all sorts of desires that don't get you anything. The desire to sit down, the desire to go to sleep and take a nap, the desire to eat sweet food, you know, the desire to please yourself in any way possible, right? But the desire to please yourself in this way, with physical endurance and stamina and challenging yourself movement by movement, is something I really don't understand myself. All I can tell you is I'm able to do it in this moment because I got the secret. The secret for me is don't call it work, don't call it exercise, and just challenge, you know, my attention is going to playing this game, and then your attention goes, your energy flows. So now my energy is flowing with my attention, and I'm tricking myself into these movements of activity. I'm doing this and I'm not thinking about it per se. My body's just doing the movements to some level. Obviously I'm watching my phone and stuff, but I'm excited to do the movement. It's not like, oh gosh, I have another one. Like the moment you stop thinking of that, the weakness sets in. Like that. So having an activity at least once a week. Having an activity at least once a week is really important to become better. All right. So this is how I like to endure myself.
You're halfway done.
Hey, can I get this little thing of woman
Keep the rhythm going with your whole body. Make sure each punch lands in rhythm. Now we'll switch. Right foot forward, left foot back.
All
Right hand to the front.
Almost done now. My last set. I call it a set, right? It's the last level of this game right here. But it's great because I push myself through it. And I can't always say that. But then later, I'm not going to be playing this game. Later, I'm going to be doing stuff like singing and drinking and having fun. So it's like when you're doing that, it's easy to forget that you have to do this in order to want to do that. So, work hard, play hard. Work harder on yourself than you do at your job. That's an important one to slip in there before you stop playing, right? After you've done your job, people think, oh, yep, thanks for the weekend. Now I don't have to do nothing, and I can just sit. That's a big mindset to have, and I'm not for it. I appreciate the ability to take my leisure, but this is working harder on yourself than you do at your job. And that's what you need to find for yourself. You need to find an activity that challenges you to work harder on yourself than you do at your job. That's what I wish for you. I wish for you to know what I'm talking about in that manner. And also realize
that whatever job you're doing should be three things. Also in work. Purposeful, meaningful, and challenging. If you can understand those three aspects to whatever duty you have, it will be a lot less demanding of you and taxing. At least it can be. It's all about that. What are you telling yourself? If you tell yourself the job's going to be hard, if you tell yourself you don't like something in the moment, then that's how it is. And fake it till you make it is as simple as telling yourself, this is what I want. In times when you think you don't, but you know you should. Again, I'm going to say it again. Fake it till you make it. Doing the things that you don't want, that you know you should, when you think you don't. So it's just overcoming. And then once you make it a pattern doing that, and you actually start enjoying it, you don't have to fake it anymore. You can just start doing it. But there is levels to this. You can fake it till you make it. But without a goal, it's going to be a lot more difficult to make it. Without a goal, you'll fake it. You'll have happy hope. You'll say, oh, I'm doing better. Oh, I'm doing good. And then the moment the cameras are off, the moment that you forget about something goes wrong, that goes right down the drain. I'm going to say it goes right down the drain unless you have a reason and a goal that you're working for to fake it till you make it. For me, you know, I had to fake it till I make it when I start the camera and I put it on YouTube. And I gotta go through this whole process without anybody watching. And I get 3 likes for an entire 2 hours of streaming. That's okay. Because those 3 likes are three representations of people that understood my message, and it was a clear message that was approved and appreciated. And I appreciate that that response. I appreciate that registering that's a positive. So for the people that do watch and the people that do like, thank you for joining in. If you haven't checked this out yet, or if you just stumbling on this, I'm Thomas the Tank. I'm getting better and better every day in every way. And I want you to have the opportunity to make change in your life so that you can be better too. So the way it starts is if nothing around you changes, you have to change the things around you. And, you know, if in order to change that, you have to change the way you think. So, that's where it starts. Change the way you think, and it will change your life. If nothing around you changes after that, you've got to change the things around you. That's the second step. Identify what it is that you want, and don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of that along the way. Keep your goals. Keep your goals visible. And out. Keep them on the top of your head. You are what you think about most of the time. You are what you talk about most of the time. So if you're someone who's talking about your goals and how you want to set forward and do something more, that's the kind of person you are, right? It's hard to fake that kind of stuff, because if you're talking about that and then 2 months go by and nothing comes up out of it, well then it's like, you don't have anything to show anyone. People are going to have their own opinions. But if you're working in silence and then one day, boom, it just busts and all your success comes pouring out, that was the work, that was it. But a lot of cases, in every case, it's real hard to try to talk and change about that success without being it. So, you know, fake it till you make it is possible. It is part of that. You can fake that till you make it. But for the most part, you know, work in silence and I feel good, but not great, because my sweat only got down to here because I had those breaks today because my controllers kept dying. So what I'll do is I'll plug these in for next time, and that way we won't have this situation again. But in order to get to this point, I had to I took a pre-workout and I had to do YouTube. So that's the other thing, is identifying the pattern and the process of what it takes
to get to the point where you can overcome yourself. And if using YouTube can help you overcome yourself to be able to do more, then that's wonderful. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. More power to you. Figure that out, because that's what I'm doing. I'm using YouTube in order to strengthen my resolve to do more activity in the moment that I have it on. See, even just talking about it right now, I feel like I owe it to do more. I'm letting myself stop now. But if I was a stronger individual, I would keep going. I would keep exercising, and I'd pick up weights, and I would do push-ups and stuff. And the fact is, I'm only as strong as I'm able to demonstrate right now, and that's even weaker than you actually see. You know, like I might look strong on the surface, I might sound confident, you know, but it's like those who can't do teach kind of thing. So I have to work harder because I have hard work to do for myself. And the effort pays off when people do think that I'm confident. But there is fake it till you make it going on in this part of my life. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for bearing witness to my progress. You know what? I'm going to step on the scale just to see how much I'm weighing right now, because I'm interested. I do want to see how much I weigh right now. I know I'm going to be disappointed, but what are you supposed to do? How much do I weigh? Here's the question. All right. All right, stepping on the scale. Let's see. Whoa, boy, I think I actually lost some weight. 210. I'm 210 pounds. That's my goal. 210. Nice. I am down 4 pounds. I was 216, 214 last time I hopped in the scale. This is what it's about. This is why I do the little exercise that I do. Now I feel better that I actually did check my weight. And I haven't checked it in a long time. That's the other thing. People become really focus oriented on their scale when they're trying to lose weight. Nix that right out of there. Don't worry about what the scale says most of the time. Okay? The scale's only your friend once a month. So, I succeeded in doing the exercise and the activity that I wanted to do and demonstrate. It took me an hour and a half to get to this point from the time I started, but I am grateful that I was able to overcome and do this. YouTube presents to me an opportunity to hold myself accountable to others, and I hope that you can appreciate that for what it's worth, which isn't much. But if you find value in it, please think about hitting subscribe and like for me. Come on back and check it out in the future. But more importantly, subscribe to the idea of yourself becoming a better individual to yourself as you identify patterns of success and traits that you desire. I wish to be physically more endowed for my muscular performance and energy and stamina. despite having breathing challenges, So for me personally, that's my goal in the long run scheme of things of doing these little content creations here. But I always hope to seek to motivate people and not inspire people, because motivation is going to come strictly from within of you. Okay? All right. I want to do some karaoke, but I don't know. I've been harboring this little thing in my throat since I got sick a couple weeks ago, and just can't seem to get rid of it right now, which is really interesting because the way I live, with the lemon juice and feeling healthy and exercising, you'd think I'd break it a little easier, but maybe it was just something a bug that lingers a little longer. We'll find out. I'm willing to challenge things, and I hope you are too. I hope you're willing to take all the problems in your life, ball them up, take that word problems, tie it around everything you think is a problem in your life, and then transform it with pressure and time to create challenges in the idea of your mind. All your problems can just smooth out, can just take the hills of all the different problems you have and just level the playing field so that you can cross it if you challenge how you do. You don't have to try climbing every hill. Sometimes you can bring that hill down to you and make it up easier. That's the battle of the mind. And I feel confident that with the right strategy and the right mindset, anybody can overcome adversity in their life and make positive change if they wish to. Identifying the goals that you feel are important to you is the number one thing. Do you have personal goals for your weight, for your physical identity? Do you have goals financially? Do you have goals for your relationship? How? How do you measure that? And what steps do you take to increase those increments of overcoming? Okay, with that being said, thank you for sticking around. This was a little inspiration from Thomas the Tank. I hope to see you in the future. Oyasumi Nasai and Pranaska. Thank you.